The ascetic Valmiki inquired Narada, who engaged deeply in austerity and study of Vedas, best among the eloquent and eminent among sages, who really is that person in this present world who is virtuous and vigorous, a conscientious one who is mindful of good deeds done to him, and also a speaker of truth, and who is determined in his deed, who is appropriate in disposition, who is interested in welfare of all beings, who is adept and also an able one, also uniquely pleasant to look at. Who is that self-composed one who controlled his ire, who is brilliant, non-jealous, and whom do even the gods fear when provoked to war? All this I wish to listen from you, O great sage. You are competent to know this kind of man, and indeed my inquisitiveness is immense. Thus Valmiki inquired with Narada. On listening all those words of Valmiki, Narada, the knower of all the three worlds, said, "Let it be heard." And beckoning at sage Valmiki to listen attentively, he spoke these words very gladly. "Oh, sage Valmiki, the merits which you have extolled are many and unattainable. I, after having known from Brahma of such a man with all these merits, will speak on, let it be heard." Thus Narada started to say, "One emerged from Ikshvaku dynasty, known to people as Rama by name. He is with a controlled self, highly valorous, resplendent, steadfast, and a controller of vice and vile, or his own senses. He is a wise one, moralist, eloquent, glorious, and a destroyer of enemies. His arms are lengthy with 3 lines in the neck, indicative of good fortune, and cheekbones high. He is lion-chested with concealed collarbones, knee-length are his arms, and his is a long bow, an enemy subjugator, and his emperor's countenance is with a crowning head and an ample forehead, and his gait is majestic like that of a lion. He is built proportionately physically, with limbs poised symmetrically, sinew-chested, wide-eyed, complexion charmingly. He is a prosperous one with all the auspicious features. He is the knower of rectitude, bidden by the truth. Also his concern is in the welfare of subjects, proficient in prudence, clean in his conduct, self-controlled, and an attentive one. He equals Lord Vishnu, the Lord of all creatures, sustainer of the universe, together with Sri Lakshmi, Shriman, Lakshmivan, eliminator of enemies, protector of the world of living creatures, and complete guardian of probity. He is the preserver of his own righteousness, and also a champion for adherents' welfare in the same righteousness, and he is a scholar in the essence of Vedas and their ancillaries too. He is an expert in Dhanurveda, the art of archery. Like an ocean that is reached by rivers, that reverential one too is always accessible and reachable by clean-minded ones, and he treats all equally, and ever a feast to eye. He who betters the happiness of his mother Kausalya is an embodiment of all noble merits, and in profundity he is like an unfathomable ocean, and by fortitude he is unalterable like the kingly Himalayan mountain. In valor Rama is comparable to Vishnu, and in his looks he is attractive like the moon. He equals the earth in his forgiveness, but he is matchable to world-ending fire in his wrath. And in benevolence he is identical to Kubra, god of wealth, and in his candor he is like Dharma itself, the truth personified, with none to rival him. Lord of the land, King Dasaratha, with an intent for doing good to the people, affectionately desired to endow with regenthood to that Rama, the eldest and a dear son to Dasaratha, and who possessed such merits with true valor, together with best of qualities, and concern for welfare of the people.